I don't know if they're leaders or just they rule through violence. But we're looking at it very seriously. The military is looking at it, and we're looking at some very strong options.
There is no war, but we are fully prepared for war. You asked whether preemptive operations are on our agenda. They are not. We do not seek war, but we are fully prepared for it, more prepared even than before the previous war.
Iran called to negotiate.
Yesterday.
The leaders of Iran called, they want to negotiate. I think they're tired of being beat up by the United States. But we may have to act because of what's happening before the meeting.
We are also ready for negotiations, but negotiations that are fair, honorable, negotiations that are serious and genuine, not ones where orders are given or things are dictated, which is the habit of some countries.
Amid escalating tensions with U.S., Iran has warned that it is ready for war with the United States, even as it keeps diplomatic channels open for talks. Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi delivered the message at a televised conference for foreign ambassadors in Tehran. He said that Iran does not seek conflict, but is fully prepared to defend itself if the situation turns into war. Araghchi added that Tehran is open to negotiations if they are conducted fairly and with mutual respect. He further accused foreign powers of turning those demonstrations into violent confrontations. He described the unrest not as protests, but as what he called a terrorist war against the Iranian state.
There is no war, but we are fully prepared for war. You asked whether preemptive operations are on our agenda. They are not. We do not seek war, but we are fully prepared for it, more prepared even than before the previous war. And the reason for this is clear. It is the best approach. The best way to prevent war is to be prepared for it and to ensure that our enemies do not once again make a miscalculation. At the same time, as I have said many times, we are also ready for negotiations, but negotiations that are fair, honorable, from an equal position, with mutual respect and based on mutual interests. Negotiations that are serious and genuine, not ones where orders are given or things are dictated, which is the habit of some countries.
His comments came after President Donald Trump warned that military action against Iran was being considered. Trump told reporters aboard Air Force One that a meeting with Iran was being set up, but action might come first. He also claimed that Iran had reached out to Washington to begin negotiations. Iran's foreign ministry later confirmed that lines of communication between the two countries remain open.
Iran called to negotiate.
Yesterday.
The leaders of Iran called, they want to negotiate. I think they're tired of being beat up by the United States. Iran wants to negotiate, yes. We may meet with them. I mean, a meeting is being set up. But we may have to act because of what's happening before the meeting. But a meeting is being set up. Iran called, they want to negotiate.
This comes as Iran faces growing unrest, with nationwide protests entering their third week. Trump said that the U.S. military is reviewing what he called very strong options against Iran.
Sir, on Iran, have they crossed your red line yet to trigger a response?
I know they're starting to, it looks like, and there seem to be some people killed that aren't supposed to be killed. These are violent, if you call them leaders, I don't know if they're leaders or just they rule through violence. But we're looking at it very seriously. The military is looking at it, and we're looking at some very strong options. We'll make a determination.
Can I ask how you're balancing and how you're deciding your response, the balance between helping protesters versus hindering them? Because I imagine that's a delicate balance to strike.
I mean, some of the protesters were killed through the stampeding. I mean, you know, there's so many of them, and some were shot. We get a full report. I'm getting an hourly report, and we're going to make a determination.
Sir, the son of the disposed Shah and some military leaders are encouraging you to take action in Iran. Is that a serious option? And
people have been shot, and we're looking at it. Yeah, please.
Are you going to go to Venezuela, or is Secretary Rubio going to go to Venezuela anytime soon?
We're doing well. Venezuela is really working out well. We're working along really well with the leadership, and we'll see how it all works out.
Are you ready to meet with Dulcie to go?
At some point I'll meet. Yeah, she's been very good. Look, she asked us, can we take 50 million barrels of oil? And I said, yes, we can. It's $4.2 billion. And it's on its way right now to the United States.
When will you meet with Machado this week?
Looking for something to grab here because it's going to get rough, and I don't seem to be in a very. I think you did this to me. You put me in a position where there's absolutely nothing to grab.
Mr. President.
So I'm looking for something to grab, and it's not going to be Caroline.
Mr. Have any oil companies made commitments to you, sir? Have any oil companies made commitments to the United States after your meeting on Friday, sir?
Yeah.
Which have Exxon,
No, I don't want to say. No, I didn't like Exxon's response. We have so many that want it. I'd probably be inclined to keep Exxon out. I didn't like their response. They're playing too cute.
What backstops or guarantees have you told the oil companies that you're willing to provide?
Guarantees that they're going to be safe, that there's going to be no problem, and there won't be. There's not going to be a problem. They had problems in the past because they didn't have Trump as a president. They had stupid people.
You're hoping that they would make a deal.
What kind of deal are you looking for from Cuba? What kind of deal are you looking for from Cuba?
You're going to find out pretty soon. We're talking to Cuba, and you'll find out pretty soon. And one of the things I want taken care of, and one of the groups I want taken care of, are the people that came from Cuba that were forced out or left under duress, and they're great citizens of the United States right now. You have a lot of people forced out of Cuba unfairly, so we're going to take care of, most importantly right now, we're going to take care of the people that came from Cuba that are American citizens or in our country.
Are you going
Do you plan to seize any oil tankers that are headed to Cuba?
Well, we have a lot of oil people really interested. You saw that the other day. That was just a small group because the room in the White House, we need the ballroom, actually. We could have filled up the ballroom practically. We have so many people that want to go in for oil. So you saw some great companies.
Are you going to send Starlink to Iran, sir, to help the people in the ground with the internet blackout for more than 72 hours?
We're going to be talking about that. We may get the internet going if that's
Are
possible.
you talking to Musk
We
about
may
it?
speak to Elon because, as you know, he's very good at that kind of thing. He's got a very good company, so we may speak to Elon Musk. And in fact, I'm going to call him as soon as I'm finished with you.
Just quickly, Iran said that they would consider military and commercial bases as legitimate targets if you struck. Are you concerned about?
If they do that, we'll consider things targets they wouldn't believe. If they do that, we will hit them at levels that they've never been hit before. And they won't even believe it.
Do you think
I have options that are so strong. So I mean, if they did that, it'll be met with a very, very powerful force.
Do you sense any willingness from Iran to engage diplomatically with you, or perhaps negotiate on their nuclear program?
With Iran?
Yeah. Do you think they want to engage diplomatically with you?
They do. They called
They called you? Is it
yesterday.
Is it still an option?
Iran called to negotiate.
yesterday?
Yesterday, the leaders of Iran called. They want to negotiate. I think they're tired of being beat up by the United States.
Are you sharing any details on that call?
Iran wants to negotiate. Yes.
Negotiate what?
We may meet with them. I mean, a meeting is being set up, but we may have to act because of what's happening before the meeting.
Right.
But a meeting is being set up. Iran called. They want to negotiate. Thank you very much, everybody.